I don't know how I did it, but I went in, got the battery, and the 717 is still available. Oh god, yeah. Thank you, 717, for giving me the time that I needed to complete such a task. And what could this be back here? Looks like an A3 something. Maybe a 737. Whenever I get finished with my running back and forth, I can't hold the camera still. So I guess we'll never know. Oh, there's a CRJ. Did not even see that. It was very high, as you can see with the comparison with the tree. Higher than usual. Once again, only one working landing light. I don't know what the deal with that is today, but alright. CRJ 900LR. The A320 was the only one so far who's turned. So all the other jets I've seen, even out the window, have kept going. I want to see how far they're going. Usually they get over to around Villa Rica, and then that's when they turn. 717's still going. Sheesh. I did not know. I thought it would have turned by now. I've also never gotten this angle of a jet before, so. But, and here's a CRJ, and I was right, 737. It's like just a regular old Delta 900, which the 900 is my favorite type of 737. So, yeah, these are very high. These are like 6,000 feet at least. Like at the least. The lowest. And yes, it is a Delta 73932ER. Fun to see, fun to see. Maybe not when it's 7,000 feet above you, when they're normally 4,000, but okay. And what do we have back here? Another 737, it looks like. Oh, come on, I just need to be in focus for these little 5 seconds. I think I might need to go rest on this mailbox here. Or something. I'm gonna try that. Because I definitely need something to rest my elbow on or something to hold this steady. Now, where is it? There it is. And yes, it is another 737. 800 this time, it looks like, though. And yes, the mailbox helped immensely. You can get all the way in. You can hear me chipping up the bottom of the camera. And we're getting to the point where it's not going to work anymore. Which is when the jet gets close enough for me to actually just be able to hold the camera with my hands. And that was me making sure I didn't scratch up the bottom of the camera, as you could probably hear. There's a Delta belly that you can't see, but I'll get closer so you can see it, even though it's top lit, or not lit at all, because look at the weather outside. It's cloudy. There's nothing but clouds out here, and cars, and clouds, and even more clouds, and a jet too. And another jet's coming. So let's see what this is. Resting on the mailbox again. And actually, this can be a zoom test now, if you don't know how far this camera can zoom in. This jet actually is a lot closer than the rest. 757 this time. This is full optical zoom. And then complete full zoom of the camera. Digital zoom. 332 times, I think that's how far it goes. But I checked a lot of cameras, and I kind of get the zoom ranges mixed up. And for comparison, I'll go about what it actually looks like in real life, which is going to be around 75 millimeters. I guess this is pretty close. I don't know, with this camera specifically, it's pretty inaccurate, because this is what it looks like in real life, like when I'm looking at the screen, but obviously it's a lot closer in the video right now. And no Delta belly. That's a special one indeed for this day and age. And the 737 800 from a second ago, still cruising along on the downwind, which is a bit surprising. .52. I can hear some takeoffs, but obviously can't see them because of the cloud cover. And now we have this 7.3 that I'm going to rest on the mailbox for just a little bit. No, that's an A321! I was gonna say like an A320 earlier, but then I changed my mind, and now that would have been closer. And also I put the other battery in the charger, so now I'm gonna be on an endless loop of never being out of battery. And I'm too close now, and the jet is too close because it was never that far away. A321, it's gonna have a delta belly. We're not gonna be ashamed of this time, just look at it. And okay, A321's done. What do we have over here? If you would have told me 2 years ago, back in 2021, in the year, well, at the same time, because this is like right around when I rebooted my aircraft spotting, and this channel, actually. If you would have told me back then that approximately a year from now, I would have a Nikon P900 with 83 times zoom, I would have thought you were an asshole and crazy. And also, wow, that would not focus. Oh, it's making its noises though. I'm gonna stop zooming for a second so we can hear it, if it does it again. It's not! Come on, 320! It just tripped me like that. I'll give it a break though, because this is around 4,000 like usual. And oh my god, we have the highest jet I've ever seen in my life. Another 7.5 it looks like. Yes, it is indeed another 757-200. Let's see what's behind it, because I just like looking at the real far ones. Maybe a 717. It's kind of what it looks like. Yes, it's a 717. You can tell, I think, I just covered up the microphone, but you can tell, I think I used to mention this, you could tell 717s and MD-80s apart from each other all the time because their landing lights are on the outer edges of the wing. That 7.5 is way high. Look at this. Look at this comparison. Oh my god. For crying out loud. And listen to it too. Maybe this will be one of the ones that makes the crazy noise when it passes. Because that 757 that I said sounds like how they used to back in like 2013. It ended up making a real weird fighter jet sound like they used to too. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but they used to do that all the time. Let's listen for it. It might have been like the engine blades breaking the sound barrier or something. Something silly like that, but... Dang it, it didn't do it. Here's that 717 that wouldn't focus. He's first in line. We can go ahead and get a look at who's second in line. It's an A320 of some sort. I really wish the camera would let me focus sometimes. Like, I wish manual focus was an option. But alright, 717. No, but, a reason I like having the amount of zoom that I do right now also is because there's not really many dull moments in the video now. Because since I used to not be able to really zoom in, I would film this to go away, and then I'd wait 15 minutes for this, because this is about as close as I could get. So we'd just be looking at a dot in the distance. But let's actually take a look at what this is. A320 something, like I said. But I don't know if it's a regular A320. It's a 321. It also kind of looks like a Frontier. And notice I'm keeping it in the frame and the camera's not focusing on it. I don't know if that's me getting debris in the camera and it not like affecting the autofocus or something. But it seems to work just fine in the daytime. This is pretty fascinating to look at. The camera finally noticed. Look at those spinning engines. Every time I say that, it doesn't work. Okay. I'm gonna zoom out now so the A321 can get its screen time. And here we go. With the Delta belly and the throttle up. The A320, I'm actually pretty low now. Regular height, I guess. Comparison with the tree. Looking pretty good. 717, once again. Which started the whole, looking back here thing. It's not gonna work this time. Oh, my 17 shades of holy crap. I don't know why look how high it is! No, that's departure altitude right there. Look at this! The 739. That cannot be any lower than 8,000 feet. I'm about to run into the house and get the flight radar. That's not any lower than 8,000 feet. No shot. No shot. He's not even making it to the airport. I bet it's full throttle, too. You can see it's, accessory. No, that's not right. That is not right. Unless they're changing the pattern and this is on the go or something. That's the only thing I can think of for this hot. Look! Compare this to the A321 from a second ago. What in the heck? The only reason I could think of for being high is if the pattern changed, and that one was the first one on the go. Okay, I want to check what this back here is, because it's better when the further away they are, the better. And we have something that's actually kind of close. I guess I'll give that a little bit of screen time. What the heck? That's the landing lights blinking. See if the camera can pick up on that. Figure out what I'm trying to look at here. I 100% feel like the lights are screwing it up a little. Come on, camera. Throwing yourself out of focus. I'm gonna be real careful with my zoom increments. CRJ is... Wait, no, that's a Global Express or something. Right? That looks like a Global Express. I want to say Global Express on this. Okay. Looking good. It was looking good for a second there. Oh god, my hands are freezing cold. I don't know if it's because I had them on the mailbox for like 5 minutes straight or what, but... Oh, yes. Global Express. That or a Gulfstream, I don't know. I want to say Global Express on this. Oh yeah, listen to it. Oh my god, look at it. Never seen anything like it, and ignore that noise. Whenever you point the camera straight up, it makes that noise when you zoom in or zoom out. Oh yeah. Sounds like an A320. And speaking of A320, that's exactly what we are. It's an A321, isn't it? It's exactly what we're cooking up, though. Wait, this is the Frontier, isn't it? Oh, yes. This is a Frontier. So it's worthy. Sorry about that. But yes, the Frontier A321 is worthy. Being pretty quiet here, which is a lot more awkward now. Since I'm gonna keep it on the mailbox as long as I can. And there we go, I can't do it anymore. I can't even look at the camera the right way now, because if I adjust it, it's gonna mess everything up. But yay, A321. Okay. I think that's the end of this, because I've been filming for like a really long time. Like, 15 minutes or something. So. I'll give this 739. Why are they so high? Why are the 7.3s so high? I'll have to give this one maximum zoom capacity. You could probably tell based on that, because the last one was maximum zoom capacity too, and it looked a lot bigger. Okay, yeah, but I'm gonna kind of wait for something real big to come over or something. Because these 739s flying at 10,000 feet aren't really cutting it for me. I mean, the A321, that Frontier was nice. Maybe we can even get it turning. Unfortunately, I have no mailboxes. God, that looked good, too. I'm gonna get on the other side of the mailbox to film this. Actually. Because the Frontier is worth getting a rear shot. Just put this on the mailbox. I think I can see it now. I don't want to scrape the lens on the mailbox. Yes, Frontier A321. Oh, you can see it kind of wobbling around, I guess. And okay, through a power line, through another power line. And oh, yes, nose up. Oh, the camera just threw itself out of focus. Well, I guess that's typical. And another A321. Did I just film a whole 30-minute video now? Because I don't know. This is another Delta 321. Maybe I should try the 739. Or, if we can try to find the Frontier again. No, I don't think that spot is available to the camera. Like, I don't think the camera likes that spot very much. So we can look at the 739. It was way too high to begin with. This is the closest I'm getting to owning a tripod. I'm surprised I got that back in frame as many times as I did. I've got my finger over the record button, which probably isn't a good thing. Good idea. The only bad thing about this is, this 739 and Delta jets in general are matching the color of the backdrop, so the camera's gonna go out of focus a lot more. And see, whenever I misadjust myself, see if this does anything weird like the Frontier. And nose up shenanigans. Oh, 717 at a weird angle. What is it doing? Look at it over here. They're usually over. There's another 717 coming. But no, what's it doing over here? Oh, I love to see it. I'm glad I didn't screw too much. I'm glad I decided to turn around because I thought of the a slight possibility that it might have been something special, which it kind of was. That's the whole reason I turned around, though, because of the slight possibility that it might have been something worth looking at. And this is the A321 from earlier that I'm not going to be able to see. 717 maybe? Maybe it'll focus for me? Yes, it will. MD95. I love the MD95. You love the MD95. We all love the MD95. And that's why we're getting another one. And after that, we're probably getting an A320 or another 739. That's way too high. No, I like it when they do this. It doesn't happen a lot, but there are some special times when they all come right over. Granted, at a pretty high altitude, but it's normally actually when the weather's looking like this. So I don't know if there's something special that goes on down by where they normally turn on to base. Oh, it's got a Delta, but that's special on a 717. Even though the last one may or may not have had one. MD95. Okay. Where's the other one? Oh, the other one's already turning. Wait, no, that's something coming from over there. Never mind. Oh my god, the camera was having a hard time focusing. I don't know if you just heard that, which obviously you did, because, well, I'm filming the video with the camera. But okay, I need to stop. I got 7 minutes left, and I started off with 29 minutes. So, I've been filming for quite a while, as you can probably tell. Almost 30 minutes. Probably like, 23 minutes or something, so maybe not that long, but whatever.